It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Well, good.
I've been up all of 15 minutes. So far, it's going wonderful.
Well, tell me about your Brood Awakening coffee.
That helps me get started.
There you go.
Very
Brood
much
Awakening
so.
Coffee. You heard in the intro, Jacqueline just told you about Brood Awakening Coffee. 3 locations to serve you. Walmart East Plaza, Highway 62 412, and of course BRMC Lobby. Best coffee in town.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Scooter, we got that logo to show folks?
You bet.
All right. Be sure to check out coffee, and we'll get some more cinnamon rolls probably for Friday. The cinnamon rolls and all kinds of, oh yeah. Have you had those?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
They're good.
They are good.
They got Sheila's approval. Anyway, be sure to check out Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. And of course, it's time now for our morning prayer. If y'all would please join us. Heavenly Father, Psalm 19:9 says, "The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are reliable and altogether righteous." So, Lord, why are we so afraid to follow this? It's a plain and simple command that we seem not to follow. How much different would our country be if we would just follow your simple commands? I pray you give us wisdom, and that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
And so, what do you think?
I think it's a good day for Wednesday.
It is. Let's check
And
the temperature.
Sheila's here.
And Sheila's here.
Hey,
Chase
I
Spalding's here.
know.
Going to be talking with the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
It's always a lot of fun. We've already had a blast. You should have got here
You
at
remember
6:30.
the Dale and Sheila show.
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
Yeah, you do.
They were talking about that for weeks after it was over.
I'm going to turn red in the face.
Because we always have fun.
Ooh, we
don't
always have fun. I said those shows were rated R for raunchy.
A lot of laughing.
Oh, yeah. With Sheila.
Especially off air.
I know.
43 degrees at Mount Nome, 41 at Harrison, 46 at Hardy, 46 at Mountain View, Yellville at 44, Marshall at 46, 45 at Poplar Bluff, Missouri, 39 though in Branson, 42 at West Plains. Take a look at that national radar. We got some shower activity in the northern part of Texas, all the way back into New Mexico, and that seems to be trailing, looks like almost east. And if I saw the weather last night correctly, I thought they said it's going to kind of skirt a little farther south. I thought it was going over towards Louisiana, but it looks like it's coming towards Fort Smith. I'm going to hit that Tulsa radar. You ready for radar stop
You
there?
got it.
Okay, let's take a look at Tulsa. Yeah, shower activity showing up at Fort Smith along I-40 at 49, and that's a pretty good little line of showers right there. We'll back that out and take another look here. Let's go into Oklahoma. That's the Dallas radar stop, Dallas, Fort Worth, and then west, and then you see Wichita Falls up there. So that's what we've got possibly coming in towards Arkansas. Let's hit that little rock. You're shaking your head over there.
I'm not keeping up with you. Every time you change it, it goes to a white screen on there. So when you say it and you already did it, then I'm behind. There we go.
This is the
I
direct.
can't read your mind. I'm trying.
Yeah, there's your Little Rock stop right there. Looks like the highways in North Arkansas are clear, but rain activity to the south and around Little Rock on I-40, both east and west of I-40. Did you get that?
I got
All
that
right,
one.
there you
I
go.
got it. We're good.
Good job, Scooter.
I'm catching on.
Would you pass that down to Jerry so he can read that?
Sure will.
Jerry's going to wear a tuxedo that night. He's going to look like a penguin.
Ooh.
Probably not. Want me to go ahead and start this?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Kindness Inc.'s second annual Golden Gala to celebrate the 20th anniversary on November 11th. Dance the night away with the Stardust Big Band. If you want tickets, you can get single tickets $30 or couples $50. And Kindness Inc. is a very good organization. So
It is.
this goes for a lot of good. They do a lot of driving folks around and getting them to their appointments, and they're always needing volunteers. So if you can't be a part of this, definitely give them a call. and get with Debbie is the one I know, and she'll get you lined out in the right direction. 425-6475.
And the 4th annual Chili Dinner and Dessert Auction takes place on Thursday, November 16th at the Mount Home Christian Academy from 6 to 8 p.m. The chili will be served from 6 to 7, $7 for adults, $5 students age 4 to 17, ages 3 and under are free. At the Mount Home Christian Academy at 1989 Glenbriar Drive in Mountain Home. This is a fundraiser. They're going to do mandatory playground updates, teacher enrichment, gym equipment, and also they have kids bidding time with grouping. It's a good thing it's got a dollar limit because Kristen Stories is the auctioneer. You don't
he is good.
You don't scratch your nose at one of those auctions.
No,
You're gonna walk
and
up with a
he is
$300
good.
cake. You know?
Have you ever been to an auction that he?
Yeah, I went down.
yeah.
I was over there.
Yeah,
I thought,
he is really
I was
good.
sitting there, my nose was itching. Did I see $1,000? No, my nose itches.
He'll talk you into it.
Oh yeah,
He will flat talk you into it.
bring lots of cash if the stories do.
And he puts a lot of humor into it.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then those cakes. I mean, it's not. I mean, these cakes are like
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
gorgeous.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So well worth your time. Thursday, November 16th from 6 to 8. A lot of fun. Jerry, you got anything else down there?
There's something big going on this Friday with Salvation Army, but I'm not
Yes.
going to break the news. I'm going to let your guests do
Well,
that.
okay. So what we'll do is we'll take a break and we'll bring Captain Spalding in with Sheila Wingard. Scooter, take us to break.
You got it.
We'll be right back.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home. More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless. Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range, coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
we are back down on the corner of program 710 on Wednesday, November 8th. We're all enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. Now, folks, you might want to turn your TV up a little bit because Sheila's a little bit shy. You know, and she's kind of,
Yeah, I'm really shy. No one in Mountain Home or Baxter County believes that.
Ground myself somewhere, don't want lightning striking, right? So how you been?
Good. I've missed you. I've missed our talks.
Yeah. We used to do. We had so much fun.
We had fun, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. A
Yeah,
lot of fun.
I know.
We need to do the Dale and Sheila show, or the Sheila and Dale show on TV now.
I like the Dale and Sheila show. But we do have another guest besides me, so
Well,
I
why
guess
don't
we
you
need to.
introduce your guest?
Well, this is Captain Jay Spalding from the Salvation Army, and we've got a project going this Friday, a fundraiser, and well, it's the kettle kickoff, the Red Kettle kickoff. So I'm going to let him tell you about it.
Captain, welcome.
Good to be here. This week we're trying to do something different. Every year we do our kettle kickoff. You know, we really get the season started after Thanksgiving when the Dallas Cowboys play and they do our official kickoff. But our kickoff for here in Mountain Home is going to be this Friday, and we're going to do a kettle cook-off actually. And we've got 8 different chefs from all different walks that are going to be coming and cooking at our facility. $5 a ticket to get in. I mean, that's probably the cheapest lunch you can find in town. You get to sample all of these wonderful dishes that they're going to have. And then each chef will have a different kettle, and you vote with your money. Whoever brings in the most money during that event is the winner. There's a nice trophy for them. Plus, we'll have desserts to sell, and just a great time. And we have people, Matt Wood from Holy Smokes, Nathan from Warrior Cafe. The mayor is coming and bringing biscuits and preserves, from what I hear. Yes, yeah. Mayor
Have you
Joe
had Mayor Dillard's jelly and preserves?
Let me tell you, they're absolutely amazing. I think.
I tell you what, when we were doing radio, how long ago was that, Jerry? Several months ago, the mayor walked in with some of that jelly.
His freezer strawberry jam.
By the
is
time the
best.
show was over, Jerry had emptied the jar.
Yeah. Oh man, it's just absolutely delicious.
Do you know that he and I used to pick strawberries out at the berry farm?
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was retired, and I had mornings off, and so we would actually, we didn't plan it. We were just always there picking berries, and we had a lot of fun.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a lot of great guests. It's going to be a lot. We even have Domino's, and here there's going to be beans and cornbread, just like they're served at the jail. Is going to be there.
Yes.
So
Yes.
It should be a good time.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I talked to Nathan Buck from the Warrior Cafe, and he is really excited about being
He's
a
doing
part
a good job down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I had, the other day we went and ate lunch, and I had the BLT. It's to die for. It
Really?
was good. It was
Wow.
real. He didn't skimp on the bacon either.
Piles it on. There you go.
Yes.
I like a nice fat
I
BLT.
do too. But he was really excited about being a part of it, and we've got several good chefs from the area.
And who's the other captain?
We've got Domino's is going to be there. Estella from Marvelous Magazine is going to be there. So we have quite a few that are coming out. 8 chefs in total. Tim Tibbs is bringing his chili. From what I hear, and everybody's asked, what are the rules to this? And I tell them, you bring your money inside to vote, but leave your ethics at the door. You can bring as many or whatever you want to bring in there to get your vote for there. So
How many times have Tim Tibbs won that? The other, what was it? Bridge Bash?
No, Hillbilly.
The Hillbilly
Yeah,
Chili
Hillbilly
Cook-Off.
Cook-Off. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of interesting to see. I've heard that there's going to be sliders, beans, chili, biscuits, a little bit of everything, and then also we're going to have desserts there for $1 a piece too. So you can't pass that up.
Jerry, you taking notes over there? Yep. All right.
Yeah, $5, you can't beat that, and we have about 30 tickets, I think, left over.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That we're going to be selling now all the way up until at the door if we have any left. So and the cash cage is going to be there. You can get there and have a chance. And we also have a red Weber kettle.
Say that real fast 5 times.
That's hard. A red Weber kettle grill to give away as well. So you have a chance of winning that.
And that was compliments of Joe's True Value.
Yeah, they came through with that, and just it's beautiful too. And I keep
actually
on
saw
telling,
it.
Yeah, I
I
keep
saw
on telling
it.
myself I can't win it. So
Yes.
I keep on telling my wife it's on my Christmas
Can I
list.
win it?
No, you can't win it.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Oh, I got to tell my Salvation Army story here real quick. A week ago tomorrow, I was driving through town, and it's about 3:45, and I thought, I need to go to the Salvation Army. I thought, I was just there, because I go through your old records. I'm a record collector, you know. Well, the last time I was there, you have an abundance of Christmas records, which I have about 14 copies of each of them, you know. So I thought, okay, I'll go over to Salvation Army. Went in there, go back there, sure enough, Christmas records at the Yin Yang. I found one old record from 1956 on the RCA Victor label, and being I've got a trained eye, I look at the numbers rather than what's in the sleeve. So the number matched the record. I thought, well, 1956, this will work. So I grabbed it, and we're going up to pay, and there's 2 or 3 people ahead of me. I glanced down at the glass cabinet, and there's a picture of Tom Petty. I thought, ooh, and it says Full Moon Fever. I look closer. It's the album.
Yes.
Of Full Moon that was and it was only $50.
Yes.
I couldn't get my hand in my pocket fast enough. It's mine, dude.
Listen, I know.
It's mine.
I thought about it and see, here's the problem with our Salvation Army thrift store that a lot of people don't know, is that when something goes out on the floor, me as well as all the employees have to wait 24 hours before we're allowed to buy anything that goes out on the floor.
Were you wanting that?
Yeah, so it's aggravating when I see things come through the warehouse or on the dock, and I'm like, I have to wait. So I will tell my staff, let me know when this is past the 24-hour mark so I can come over and get it. 9 times out of 10, it does not last the 24 hours, and so then I miss out on a lot of great stuff.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, just right after.
Have you looked at eBay on that thing?
Yes.
$800 for some of them.
Oh, wow, that was a good buy.
Yeah.
Right after the passing. I mean, I've gotten a lot of great
I've been looking for
albums
3 years for
$100.
$100.
Yeah, you just can't
and
find
got it for 50.
Wow. Well, can you not do sometimes if I'm in the Walmart or something,
you put something a
I
little bit further
I
back?
put it back, I hide it, and then no, I really don't do that.
Well,
I promise I don't.
No, we had a pull behind trailer come in.
We need
not
a
too long
priest out
ago.
here for confessions.
We do. Sometimes we had a pull behind trailer come in not too long ago, and Kenny was like, "Man, I really want that trailer." He's like, "I hope it lasts." When I get up there, and the guy said, "I think you should put about $200 on the trailer, something like that." So Kenny said, "Well, I'm going to put $300 on it. It's not a necessity. Hopefully, we can get that for it." He said, "If not, I'll pay $300 for it." Even though the guy said it's only worth about $200. Sold for $300 within 2 hours of putting it out there. So it's like, but the great thing is when those things are sold, we're able to put that money right back into the community.
There you go.
And help out so many people.
Captain, and Sheila wanted to talk about our local economy. Christmas is here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's November 8th, but Christmas is here. And I was showing Sheila this morning, you'll notice on the calendar, we got Thanksgiving on the 23rd. It gives us a full week. And I want to challenge folks, shop local in November.
I agree.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of shopping done after Thanksgiving, even before December 1st. Mm-hmm. Last year, with my 4 boys, they need tools. Mm-hmm. Man, I never let the doors closed at Sears. I was in and out of Sears all the time buying tools.
Right.
But Salvation Army Thrift Store is a good spot to find some stuff.
Oh, yeah. We have some of the greatest things that come through there and a great deal on it as well. And also, whenever you shop anywhere local from now until the 23rd of December, you'll see our red kettles out there. You put a little bit of change that you have in your pocket or dig out that change that's sticking to the bottom of your car. That change can make a difference, can really change a kid's Christmas, their summer. It can keep someone's heat or, even keep them in their home by helping their rent. Over the
Seemed
next
like
year.
I thought somebody challenged me to come ring the bell.
You know what? I was just going to say, we need to do that this year. We will do that this year.
Listen, promises are promises. I want to see action happen.
You remember I told you I'd get that old webcord tape recorder up with Christmas
Yes.
music? It's sitting right under the coffee table, right?
And yes,
Yeah.
yes, we will do it. We will set up a
for an
time.
attraction, we get a red nose and antlers on Jerry. He'd look like Rudolph.
Oh yeah,
That'd be funny.
one year I told Facebook land that if they would come to Walmart where I was ringing, Jim would do a jig for them.
Really?
You know how many people I had that actually came out just to see that?
Oh, well,
and Jim had no idea that I had said that.
That's great.
Did that new house come with a doghouse?
So we need to do that, and then we need to challenge other people to ring the bell because it's really a lot of fun.
No.
Okay.
Tim Tibbs is going to be with that chili. Why don't we challenge Tim to go out and ring a bell somewhere over at KTLO?
Well, listen, anybody
Tim
who
and
wants
Brad.
to come
Yes.
and ring a bell, all they have to do is call down to our office at 424-5708. Talk to Crystal. She'll get you on a volunteer schedule,
When
and
you wanna
we'll
do it?
make sure that
Well,
we have time for you. Listen, she can't do anything without her day planner to find out when she has to do it. I know how women work. My wife has already given me all my dates that I was supposed to mention.
Sheila's
if I
day
came
planner,
on air.
5 a.m., get my hair colored. 5 a.m.
But I was up at 3:30 because I had to drink my coffee first.
Was that fresh coffee or leftover from last
Oh
night?
no, it was fresh. I had to have fresh. But we really do have a lot of fun ringing the bell. So I think
We
you,
need to.
yeah.
Yeah. We've been talking about this for 2 or 3 years.
I know we have.
Yeah.
We have. So.
But you're busy.
Well,
Let's
I know,
get on
but,
busy.
but and that's the thing, Dale. Everybody's busy, but
Yeah.
you can take time to help
Yeah,
the
a
community.
couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah, and usually we sign up for an hour or 2 hours at a time.
When we do our board slot, because we try to cover the whole day.
Right.
If we have a volunteer come in, we'd like for them to take a 4-hour spot. The reason for that is that way that's half of our day that's out there, so that we can make sure. Because any other time that we don't have a volunteer out there, which is about 80% of the time, 85% of the time, we pay workers to be out there. So this does double fold. It helps us make sure that we can raise the money, but also it helps those people who need a little extra cash during the Christmas season, who are maybe in between jobs or just can't find a job right now or need that second chance. They can get out there and have that job for the Christmas season, and then we give them good references for the next job.
Well, we could do the XL7 down on the corner, Wingard Photography, ring the bell.
That's right.
Good idea.
There you go.
Good idea.
I'll volunteer. You don't have to pay.
I appreciate that.
Anyway, Scooter shaking his head over. I told you, you've not done a show with Sheila Wingard, have you?
I'm quickly learning.
Wait till we turn the microphones off.
Behind the scenes with Sheila Wingard.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Earlier, I thought it was Sheila Wingard.
Well, that too. That too. I can always tell when a telemarketer is calling because they either call me Wingard or Wingard.
Really?
Yeah, but it is Wingard, not
Wingard,
not Windguard, but
Win. W-I-N, yeah.
G-A-R-D. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, what else we need to know about Salvation Army?
You know, this is our busy time of the season. We've got lots coming up. We have our kettle cook-off, which is going on right now.
But didn't you take a bunch of kids to camp?
We did. You know, we took a whole bunch of kids to
Oklahoma?
camp. Yeah, right outside of Tahlequah, Oklahoma, in the Cherokee Nation area. My wife and myself, we ran a teen camp while we were there. We had 120 kids from the ages of 13 to 18. It was our largest camp that we had down there that year, and just had a blast. And we sent 5 kids to a music conservatory, so they were there for 5 weeks long, learning how to play music, dance, drama, stagecraft. So that was really fun.
Is this in Oklahoma?
Yeah, it's all in Oklahoma. We have a state-of-the-art facility there. The Salvation Army does. It has about a dozen cabins with air-conditioned, twin-sides beds. You know, 3-story ropes course with a 300-foot-long slide for life, Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Wow.
I mean, you can't beat this place.
Well,
It's
now
great.
let's talk a little bit about the 5 weeks for learning music.
Yeah.
When you hear today's music, you know it's computer-generated stuff.
No, not these kids.
We can go back to post World War II when the big bands were still, Lawrence Welk, Billy Vaughn, Burt Kempfert. You had talented people in orchestras. Of course, then you had the 50s of your rock and roll era, then, of course, the British invasion. You know, when you look at people like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and stuff like that, where you have 4 instruments and can come out with that type of music, and it wasn't a computer overlay. I think learning music as you're teaching is almost a lost art.
Oh, yeah. And just
You
a
know what
real
I'm talking
quick
about?
thing about that British invasion, one of the things that helped start at that was a 4-string band called the Joy Strings, which was a Salvation Army band that came out and did that. So if you ever get a chance to hear about the Joy Strings. But yeah, these kids, they're learning brass band music. Matter of fact, we just had a kid who graduated high school. His father is a music director, but he learned music in the Salvation Army. He just got a scholarship to Juilliard, and he's there now training. So these kids are getting top of the line music training.
Now, what about strings in a stringed orchestra?
We don't do string orchestra because we deal with all brass instruments, except for we do play like bass guitars and electric guitars. So we do a praise band type deal as well as percussion. My son went and took a piano track, and
Really?
so he learned how to play piano in 5 weeks and did a recital at the end of those 5 weeks. And when I say 5 weeks, I mean they leave and don't come back for 5 weeks. They stay at the camp. There's no weekend home.
Yeah.
It's a 5-week long track. So,
But I bet they're having fun.
oh, they have a great time. They have a great time.
Can you imagine?
So, I mean, these kids that we work, and we work with these kids also on Wednesday nights. We have a kids club where we have
Really?
almost 50 kids that come to our church building, and we have a waiting list right now. Those kids there are some of the same kids that go down to this camp and learn to play music, or they go to different camps that we have all throughout the season. So
That's awesome.
And here's the thing: there's so many ways to volunteer for the Salvation Army. The what he was talking about just now, they need volunteers to help with the kids. I mean, there's just all kinds of.
Okay, so what about retired people? We've got a lot of professional retired folks that I mean, the knowledge
Oh, yeah.
from that experience.
And we bring people in on Wednesday nights. We've had people come and teach karate and taekwondo. We've had beekeepers. We've had all kinds of great things like that. So, and if somebody just wants to come in, I mean, because not only do we teach these kids a badge every week, they learn about, like right now they're learning the ecology badge.
Right.
So they're making bird feeders and animal feeders tonight. They learned about recycling last week, different things like that. But we also give these kids a snack and a hot meal every night. So we cook for 50 kids. So if there's anybody just says, hey, I can put stuff in the oven, we can use that help. So
That's incredible.
It's a lot. You call down and talk to Crystal, have a little simple background check, and we get you going.
You know, and the thing is the common, what's the word I'm looking for? Not denominator, but just the common thought, I guess, of Salvation Army is the red kettle at Christmas. Seeing somebody out there ringing a bell. We don't think about a disaster in Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. Do you cover Louisiana or just Arkansas up here?
We are Arkansas and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But when Harvey hit, I was in Corpus Christi for 2 weeks.
Were you?
Yeah. So it doesn't
Did you
matter
take
where we go.
the canteen down?
Actually, the canteen went to Beaumont, Texas.
Really?
I went to Corpus Christi so that we could have double duty being done.
Now, that thing's pretty incredible. How many meals can that crank out, Sheila?
We can do, a couple thousand meals off of there in a day, no problem. But the
Was it
Salvation
almost 10,000?
Yeah, the Salvation Army has 2 tractor trailers that are stationed in the south. They can do 35,000 meals in one day off the tractor trailer that's self-sufficient for a week. It has walk-in freezer and cooler and water supply, and it's pretty amazing what we can set up and do out of those.
And so this is why the donations are needed.
Here's the thing: until I was asked to serve on the advisory board several years ago, I did not have a clue. I did not have
Really?
a clue what all the Salvation Army offered. I mean, and it stays local. That's what I
Yeah,
like. It
that's what I
stays
like.
local. And our thrift shop, if you've never been in that, you need to go into it. If you have anything that you want to donate, I donated some stuff a couple weeks ago. I backed in, and right then, I mean, there were people unloading
there.
my vehicle. I mean, it's top notch. It is top notch. And if you want a project, if you're looking for furniture, you want
It's
a
there.
you just
Yeah.
When anyone buys something from our thrift store and makes a donation, 82 cents out of every single dollar goes right back into the community. That's one of the highest that goes back out of any charitable organization. That's something that I don't talk about stats a lot or talk about money a lot, but that's one of the things that we can be very proud of.
And the money that runs through that place, I bet there's a lot of money running through there.
Oh, absolutely. When we're doing, 120 food boxes a month out of our little social services, when we're paying, 15, 20 people's utility every single month, when we're paying rent every month. So a lot of that money goes through there.
So you're doing rent and just helping folks financially, plus the meals, the camps, and now Christmas.
Yeah, well, and then in Christmas, I mean, this is, you talk a lot about bells and ring bells, which we have a $90,000 goal this year. But more than that, right now we have 224 kids signed up for the Angel Tree right now. We have one more day of sign-ups, and that's it. But we'll do somewhere around probably 350 kids in Baxter and Marion County, giving them toys this year.
What's the average cost per child that you're trying to help? You just can't go out for $1.95 and buy stuff.
No, but
you're looking at probably 75 to 100 per child at least.
We're hoping for about $40 to $50 a child.
Per child.
So that way, I mean, one person can go out and do that. That makes a big difference. When you see these Angel Tree tags that are out there, it'll have their clothing sizes on there. It has a couple of wishes that they would like, and we ask the parent for a need. So sometimes it's a sock, sometimes it's underwear, things like that. And these toys that we ask for and suggest are not big toys. We just want every kid to have something. So if you've got a couple extra bucks and you walk in Walmart and you see things on clearance, you don't have to adopt an angel. You can just grab a couple new toys and bring them down to us. We'll make sure that they get to the right kids. And we'll do quite a few kids. I mean, because of an angel tree program like we have here is the reason why I'm where I'm at today.
Really?
I was 10 years old.
Oh, that's right.
And
I remember that.
Someone came to our house.
Yeah.
It makes a difference.
It
It
sure
really
does.
does.
Wow.
You never know where it's going to take you.
Wow. Scooter, let's take a break. 7:30.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be
right back.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home. More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless. Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
Have you?
And we're back, 7:34 on November 8th. And we're visiting with Captain Jay Spalding, Sheila Wingard, having a lot of fun.
We are, aren't we?
We always do.
Always.
I put on Facebook, we had our picture taken. I said, what girl gets up at 3:30 in the morning, get a haircut appointment and a hair color at 5 a.m.?
Well, I think when I was talking to you first about being on the show, you said, now remember, it's not radio, it's TV. And I said, that means I have to dress up.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Dale doesn't.
Yeah, but in the radio station, I would just wear like workout clothes, even though I don't work out. My kids say I have more workout clothes than anybody. So
That doesn't work out. That's good. Sounds like
oh
me.
no, I don't want to sweat, so it's not going to happen. It probably should, but it's not going to. But speaking of working out, so yes, we're going to ring the.
Yeah, we
and-
have to
and-
do it
and,
this
well,
year.
we're saying it on TV now, so
Yeah.
we really do have
hooked,
to.
yeah.
But also, one thing that hasn't been brought up is Thanksgiving dinner at the Salvation Army.
Oops.
You can actually volunteer to help serve, and if you have never done that, that is amazing to do. It really is. It makes you, I mean, you see people, and it's not that some people, it's not because they can't afford it, it's just because they have nobody to have dinner with. I mean, you know, my daughter and I volunteered a couple years ago, and so many of them said it was just nice to be around people. You know, there's a lot of people that don't have family in this area. So, you know, volunteering at the Salvation Army on Thanksgiving Day is amazing.
I bet it is.
It is.
We have a great time. If you're an early bird riser like Sheila, you can come early and help us prep the meal and get things ready. And then we serve a meal from 11 until 1. It's not like a soup kitchen meal. It's actually a sit-down family meal. So we have tables, tablecloths, menus in front of them. We have servers who come and take their order from them, go fix their plate and bring it back. Some of the greatest pies you can ever have. My wife was ordering pies yesterday. She ordered a chocolate caramel pie and a salted caramel apple pie.
Good thing you got those workout clothes.
I know.
And so we serve this dinner, then we clean up. That's always a big thing. We need people to help clean up. And it's great. We have a gentleman who has come for the last 3 years that we know. It's our third Thanksgiving. We pray for him every year, hoping it's going to happen, but we don't always know it's going to happen. And he came in last week. He's like, I've got 20 turkeys and 10 hams coming your way. And then we've got amazing
Say
people.
that again. 20
turkeys and 10 hams. And then starting last year and this year as well, Matt from Holy Smokes smokes all of our turkeys and hams for us. So, I mean, and he puts this rub on there that's just out of this
I can
world.
imagine.
I've ordered one from him in the
Have you?
years past, and they are really good.
bet they are.
Yes,
I mean,
they
so we
are.
got top of the line things going on. And then we serve a great meal and just have a good fellowship. So maybe your dinner's later on in the evening. You know, some people do Thanksgiving after. Come and serve. You'll never have a joy like being there. And like she said, sometimes it's just people that don't have family or anyone to have Thanksgiving with. 2 years ago, my favorite experience at all of any Thanksgiving I've ever had was a grandmother who was having custody of her 2 grandkids. Were there having Thanksgiving meal, and the little girl, I believe that she was 7. We found out it was her birthday.
Oh, wow.
On Thanksgiving Day. So we had her stand up on a chair. I ran and found some gifts that we have at the church. We gave her a couple of dolls. We had 200 people sing happy birthday to her.
Don't you know that's a thrill?
Oh, it was. It was.
Wow.
And starting last year and this year, Rio, the band, is there, and they provide us live music while all the people sit there and eat. So, I mean, you can't beat that. Yeah, live music,
That's
great
not
dinner.
bad, y'all.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
great
bad.
pie.
Wow.
So it's a good time to come on down. I mean, and if you come down and work and volunteer, you get a little extra meal, so you can have a meal there and go home and have a meal. So you don't look like a glutton when you go back for the
She's
second
looking at me like,
plate. See, that's it.
Hey, one year I got a whole pie.
I know, right? We
Or 2 whole pies.
We did. We had a mistake about 3 years ago. I was leaving to go out of town, but we need to get our pies ordered for Thanksgiving. And so I said to one of my employees, I need you to order pies to feed 400 people. What they did was they ordered 400 pies.
Oops.
So when our food vendor Pippin comes with 400 pies, which they can't take back because these are perishable items, I'm stuck with a $5,000 bill. Like, what am I going to do with 400 pies? So we prayed over the pies, and my wife came up with a wonderful plan that if you made a $20 donation, came down, made a $20 donation to our Red Kettle campaign, you got a pie. And we had great people. We had some people came down and gave $2,000, just wanted 2 pies. So it was wonderful. But then my thought was the next year, should I order that many pies again and push my luck? But I didn't want to take that chance.
But see, since he prayed over them,
Yeah.
he took the calories out. So
That's right.
I didn't
There you
feel
go.
guilty eating it at
There
all.
you go. I love it. Look at Scooter shaking his head over here.
Listen, every time I pray
You've
for
never
the
done a show with
cholesterol
Sheila,
calories
have
to go away.
Well, I think Captain Jay just prays for me, period. I mean,
On a regular
Add me to
basis.
that list, will you?
On a regular basis.
You know, when you said that, it reminded me. Years ago, I worked for Sears. We had a garage that's over on Main Street, Main at 3rd. I needed shop towels. Well, we went through the book, and and they had changed how they done it. And one of the ladies said, "Well, how many towels you need?" I said, "Give me about 100." So she ordered 100, but she didn't read it. It said cases.
oh no.
Oh, wow.
I never needed another shop towel
Ever again?
ever again.
So we make sure that my wife does the ordering for the pies from now on, and so it's a good thing. It is a great meal, great time. You can't do anything. But, I mean, we have a guy who has come for probably, I think it's the last 9 years, and his whole job, he wants to come and do dishes. And he comes and he scrubs pots and pans. And
That's not a bad job.
And that's not Jim Wingard either. I can tell you that.
Really?
Listen, so we always need help. I mean, we people to put up the tables, to set up the tables, and
Yeah, actually, you have people come the day before.
we do. We have people come the
so
day before and do all the setup. They put
if
the
you're going to
tables
be
out,
with family, you can
tablecloths,
come
so-
the day before and volunteer.
Oh, wow.
So there's multiple ways. If you're just looking for something to do, like you said, those retirees are looking for something to do. We've got stuff all season long, from ringing bells, angel tree shopping.
And see, I don't want that to sound, they're retirees. Well, I value
Oh,
that
yeah.
experience and that education. There's a wealth of knowledge in these retired folks.
And they
Absolutely.
enjoy it. But not only retired people, but I mean, I have lots of friends that that want their children to learn to volunteer that way. They want them to experience that, and I think it's great.
Oh, and all of our teenagers that are in like National Honor Society, Key Club, and they need those volunteer hours, we can help them get those hours as well.
Cool.
Yeah, so we have multiple ways that people can help out. And they're not helping out the Salvation Army. You're helping out your community. You're helping out your neighbor.
Right.
Yeah.
1 out of every 3 people are affected by the Salvation Army in one way or another.
1 out of 3.
1 out of 3. I mean, I was one of them. So
Tell that story real quick.
Yeah,
You
it's
were
a good story.
yeah.
wasn't it a Christmas angel?
it was, what happened was in November, my parents had come to me when I was about 10 years old and had told me, hey, there's not going to be Christmas this year. My father had lost his job. My mother was recently disabled. And it's heartbreaking hearing at 10 years old, but I understood. And 2 days before Christmas, on December the 23rd, a Salvation Army officer like myself and an advisory board member like Sheila showed up at our door and had a basket full of food and had some toys in there. The 2 things that I remember opening up that Christmas were a brand new pair of Converse Chuck tennis shoes, which I still wear today. I love Converse.
Wow.
And a box of Legos. And I remember those 2 things, and they stick with me. And that was great. I mean, that gave us a little bit of hope. But most importantly, what happened after that is the Salvation Army stayed in connection with my family. 2 weeks later, they got my father a job at the local Salvation Army. The Salvation Army officer, the pastor, invited me to come to church, and I walked into church a couple weeks later, and the pastor did 2 things that men don't do in my family. He reached down and gave me a little hug, and then he said, I love you, and so does Jesus Christ. And I listened to this man preach to me for 6 months. And after that, he invited me to a Salvation Army camp in Camp Paradise Valley, Kentucky and Tennessee. And I knelt down at an outdoor chapel and gave my life to Christ on my birthday, on my 11th birthday. Wow. And all because someone went out and bought a couple of toys and a pair of shoes for somebody that they didn't know, brought me to Mountain Home, Arkansas as a Salvation Army officer.
What a
And I'll
story.
tell you, it's been great having them. They're full of energy. He and his wife, they've got 3 boys. And then Crystal is a team member. It's just amazing what they do here. We are so lucky to have them. We really are. I know we tease a lot with each other, but they have been great for our community.
We enjoy it here. We didn't know anything really about Mountain Home.
Where'd you move in from?
Our last appointment was in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, okay.
So we came from a very urban type ministry where my wife did everything from strip club to massage parlor ministry to coming to here where it's very rural, and so it was a lot different. But we have found that there's so much poverty and homelessness here in our community that most people do not see.
Oh, yeah.
That we are allowed to be a part of and to help out with. So hopefully we can make a difference while we're here.
Scooter, take us to break. More Salvation Army, Sheila Wingard, Captain Spalding right after this.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home. More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless. Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcements.
7:48 on this Wednesday, November 8th. We're visiting with Captain Jay Spalding and Sheila Wingard. It's always good to have you all here.
It's good to be here.
Yeah,
First time on TV with me.
I know.
Yeah,
I
this is
know.
what, our 8th show?
Probably more than that.
Well, we go back on the radio. We had some fun times, didn't we?
We sure did. We sure did.
Turn the
We're
mics
having
off.
fun
We can have a
today.
blast. Do what?
I said we're having fun today.
It is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, donations on a monthly basis. Can you just, is there not a way just to set up?
Oh, there is.
How can we do that?
Actually, matter of fact, if you call 1-800-SAL-ARMY, which is our national phone number, 1-800-SAL-ARMY, when you make a donation to them, you put in your zip code.
Yeah.
And if it's a zip code that we service, which we serve the 5 surrounding counties, that donation comes to us. You can set that up as a one-time donation. You can set that up as a every
reciprocal
month donation. Yeah, absolutely. And it's a great thing. So because a lot of things are, we're almost in a cashless society sometimes these days. And so that makes it easier that you can actually just set that up. It's done. You don't have to worry about it.
I went down to Old Time yesterday for a cup of coffee. I didn't have any change. I had to wash dishes. All I had was debit. I'm not going to swipe a debit card for 92 cents.
It's crazy. I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We take cash, we take credit, we take checks, we take your volunteer hours, whatever you got to give, we can use it here in the Salvation
That
Army.
reminds me of a cartoon. Remember the Wizard of Id in the
Yes.
newspaper? the king come up and says, we're going to start a non-denominational church. Oh, really? What's that mean? So we take dollars, yens, francs, marks,
Anything.
credit cards.
Listen, if you saw what came through our kettle sometimes, you'd be surprised what we get.
Really?
Oh, we get everything in there. And listen, if a ring, because sometimes rings fall in our kettles,
Isn't that crazy?
we put them in there and we keep them in case somebody calls and asks for them. But after they don't claim them, after the season's over with, they go into our thrift store and we sell those things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Little glue.
So listen, if you happen, you better call.
Hang
them.
on to that fork right there, dude.
You got to be able to describe it because we want to make sure that if not, it goes right back into our thrift store and we sell those things. But we get all kinds of coins from all over the world.
Well, one time at the thrift store, didn't you get a Louis Vuitton?
Yes, we've had a couple
Louis
Louis
Vuitton.
Vuittons.
Girls know what that is.
Yeah, we got a gold mining system through there one time. We get, we just sold a boat, I think about a month ago, a boat and a trailer. We get all kinds of things through there. If it can be sold and it's not hazardous, we will sell it. Kenny can sell pretty much anything in that place. We just won the best of Baxter Salvation Army thrift store.
That was last night.
Yeah, it was last
wasn't
night. We got to pick up that award. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Wound up with Full Moon Fever by Tom Petty on a record, too.
Yes, you can't claim.
For $50. And it plays clean, too.
I know.
Do you ever get any wine donations?
We did get a donation one time of all of these electric cigars.
Oh, well, no, I don't.
I haven't figured out what to do with those yet. So
Sell them?
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
So
We'll
you're looking for wine?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite?
Red.
Really?
Well, actually, I had somebody ask
One
me
that
that
she
one
can
time.
drink.
Yeah, they said, "What's your favorite wine?" And I said, "Well, as long as it starts with a W and ends with an E, I'm good."
Yeah, she has a big like Yeti cup type thing, and it has a. And I saw this one day and asked her, "What does that stand for?" And she said it was for wine, so no one could tell the difference between that and coffee. But
I even have a coffee mug that says, "There's a chance this could be wine."
Really?
Oh yeah.
She likes wine, doesn't she?
as a Salvation Army officer, I've been a Salvation Army officer since 2001. I've never talked more about alcohol unless I was in an alcohol and drug rehabilitation program, except for when I'm sitting next to Sheila. So really.
Which we meet once a month, the advisory board, and I know there are times that he just shakes his head.
Just add a little note to my prayer list.
Update the wine supply for the next meeting, right?
Just keep praying that there's no calories in those pies, and I'll be good.
I'll do my best.
Let's take another look at November 10th.
Yes, Friday. And here, I am going to give you a ticket for Friday.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yay, looky there.
So I will see you there Friday,
Okay,
11
what time
to
you
1.
gonna, okay.
I'm going to be there the whole time.
Are you?
So, yeah, I challenge any of my friends that have bought tickets or that still need tickets to call me or call the Salvation Army. And we'll see you there on Friday. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And who's all got chili? Tim Tibbs at KTLO.
Well, now they may not be doing chili, but John Montgomery's going to be there. Estella Tolgren.
John Montgomery, he's going to put a little gunpowder.
I know.
Yeah.
You never know
Domino's
about him.
is going to be there.
Domino's, Tim Tibbs,
Holy smokes.
Gary.
Gary, our fire marshal, is going to be there.
Yes.
He's bringing some firehouse chili.
We
from
would
what I
say his
understand.
last name, but we
Pischke?
Yeah.
Anyway, and then who else?
We've got
Matt from Holy Smokes,
and Nathan from
Warrior Cafe.
So we have quite a few coming down. I think it's 8 chefs that we have.
Mayor, the mayor.
Yeah, Mayor
yeah,
Dill. With his jams and oh my
yes,
goodness. Oh.
Yes, and so and also to kind of plug them, if any of these have businesses, frequent them. I mean, because Holy Smokes is good, Warrior Cafe is good. Just.
And everyone you mentioned is so involved in the community and community affairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's the main reason that Jerry and Scooter and I, we moved from radio to TV because Reynolds Media is local, and we want to support local business.
And these people, they are people who come alongside of us and say, yeah, I'll do this. I want to be a part of this. I mean, to have your mayor and your sheriff and your fire captain come out and say, yeah, we're going to be a part of this as well because we believe in the community. I mean, $5 doesn't seem like much. That gets you 8 different samples of food. You get a chance of winning a Weber grill. You get to enter into the treasure chest. I mean, lots of great things going on that day for $5.
How do you fit it all in 2 hours?
Oh, listen, we're going to get you in there. And we even have a step and repeat. We're going to have some photography being done by one of our advisory board members.
Not me.
Not
me.
I started to
No. Tommy's going to come in and take some pictures for
You knew what I was thinking.
I know. You know Tommy Hagen. He's the one.
I know Tommy.
I think we ought to have those good school pictures, where you lean up against the 2017. Maybe next time we'll get something like that. Standing next to the pillar,
I didn't have to say a word. I looked at Jesus on me.
Not me.
No, we're going to have her on the
Look
greeter.
at Scott over here shaking his head. Like I said, you've never done a show with Sheila Wingard.
I'm good. I'm off camera. I can do whatever.
He's adjusted the cameras to keep him off.
He's red-faced over
This is
here.
going to be a great time. I mean, you get to go away for your lunch, $5. You get to help out the community. This is going to this is kicking off our kettle program that's going to go until December the 23rd. And if you say, I'm a fan of Warrior Cafe and I want to vote for them, put $1 in their kettle that's going to be next to them. We're going to count that up, and we've got a nice trophy that's going to be given out to them to remind everybody this year that Joy has an army, and it's our community.
You bet. We want to ring the bell.
Let's ring it.
When?
We will get that
We'll
date,
figure
and
it.
we will get it to the captain.
I'm going to have Crystal call you all on a weekly basis
want
until
to
we
be
have
daily
that
enough.
date. So I'm going to let you all know.
You make sure you contact me on that date. 'Cause
Okay.
I will definitely get it on there.
Oh, I thought you were going to maybe come and ring it with us.
Oh no. Okay, I better switch back to this other camera.
You better turn your microphone off. You opened your mouth.
I
Listen,
think
if you volunteer
everybody here
others,
should.
you get to volunteer yourself. That's the way it works.
And it is a lot of fun. You see a lot of people that you know, and you see people that pretend like they don't know you, but it's still it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, and it's rewarding too. It makes you feel good about yourself and doing something, for your community. And here's the thing: none of us are guaranteed our comforts tomorrow.
That's true.
None of us are.
That's true.
Anything can happen. So.
Oh, my family never thought they'd show up at a Salvation Army to get help from the Salvation Army, but we had to.
And it turned into a career for you.
Absolutely.
And a ministry.
Yeah. It's the way that God got me into my calling by.
And I love your radio sermons.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. My wife is a much better preacher than I am.
Really?
But, yeah,
She's got the softer touch.
Really?
She does.
Well, they're both
she's
good,
really
though.
Are you saying I'm harsh?
I'm not saying anything.
Why were you not looking
Not
at me
even
anymore,
looking at you.
Sheila? Yeah. Maybe sometimes somebody gets their toes stepped on. That might be the problem.
I think
The
a
only pair
couple
of
of
steel
his
toe high heels. down
yeah,
here.
I think a couple of his monthly devotions have been aimed directly to me.
Hide under the pew.
When we
I'll
do
join you.
on Wednesdays we have staff meetings at 9:00, and Kenny Lee, our thrift store manager, says the same thing. Captain, did you do that devotion just for me? No, I did the devotion last week. I planned it. It just happened. That's the way it works. So
Yeah, I don't think that works with me though. I think they're aimed directly to me.
Well, I tell you what.
Last minute.
Do what?
By last minute.
Last minute. If me and Sheila were there, we'd be hiding under the back pew.
I've got a big space. We took out our back pew for people that need to stand up in the back to be closer to the door. So
You notice my chair isn't even facing his direction anymore. It's this way.
done
It's
lost
a good
her.
thing we got one more minute. Final 30 seconds, y'all.
Just
All
come
right.
out and support us
You bet.
Friday.
We appreciate your help.
And then me and Sheila ring the bell. You got to come out and fill up the kettle.
Yep, exactly. Maybe we'll challenge somebody else.
Well, we'll find somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe Brad and Tim over at KTLO, some of the radio guys.
I'm just saying, if one of y'all can take the first half of the day, y'all take the second half of the day. that
We
means
need
I
to
don't
do
have
it
to work
together
the whole
because
day.
we'll be laughing and jingling
Yeah, I
the
know.
whole
We're-
No,
we
I'm
got
saying
to-
you
we got to
challenge the other group to take the early
Oh,
morning.
okay.
You
Oh,
all
yeah,
take the
yeah.
afternoon and
Yeah.
see who does better.
Yeah.
That's good to see y'all.
You
good to be here.
too.
A lot of fun.
You too.
Scooter?
Who do we got coming up next?
Well, Jim Bumgardner and Harrison going to be doing his show. And a great lineup for XO7, 26.
Thanks for having us.
It's always
you.
good to see y'all.
Great show.
So-
Really enjoyed you guys.
Well,
Glad to
I
be here.
told you, a show with Sheila Wingard. FCC warning. Wait.
Next time I see her, I'm going to be looking for that cup.
That's right. Find that Yeti cup, you'll find the source to her powers.
We're out of here.
Bye.
Bye.